What is up, everybody? What's going on, yo? I hope you guys are having a good Sunday night. It's your favorite everything, your favorite guy, Jr. Wisdom. Hey, let me know if this thing is echoing, guys. I'll switch over my audio because I've been having some issues with this mic. I ran some tests, so if it's doubling or echoing, let me know. I'll switch over to my computer mic here or to my laptop mic. That way it's not doubling. I'm trying to fix it. If any of you guys know, I have a Blue Yeti mic. If you know how I can fix this or whatever, let me know because it's been doubling. I've restarted my computer and everything. Okay, cool. Sound is okay, good. Because I've been having issues. I've been running tests, so I appreciate it. I wanted to give you guys a good audio experience, even if it did come from my laptop mic. So without further ado, man, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Like I said, once again, if you guys don't know me, this is JR Wisdom. You tuned into a reason. You see the thumbnail. You see the lovely Angela Simmons, daughter of Rev Run, if I'm not mistaken. Run DMC to be exact, a member of Run DMC, the Run in the DMC. And you guys see the picture, man. So I did a little I made a little post. Matter of fact, before I get into it, man, shout out to Michael Metroke the fourth for the super sticker. Go ahead and guys, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead and comment below and go ahead and comment. Let me know where you guys are checking in from tonight. I love to hear where you guys are from. Whether you're from the States or if you're out of the country, I like to know where all my viewers are tuned in from. You know what I'm saying? As well as you guys, if you guys didn't know, this is a live call-in show. Please feel free to call in. The link is pinned in the chat in blue. You can't miss it. So if you want to call in and share your thoughts, or you just have something to add or a question or anything like that, please feel free to hit that link and call in as usual. And we're gonna get into this thing here, man. So comment where you from, age, sex, gender, whatever have you. It doesn't really matter, but comment it below, man. And you may have some other people in the chat as well. But anyway, man, so Angela Simmons, as you guys have seen, she made this post, very provocative, and I guess it's to stir some stuff up because a lot of people have been talking about her appearance and how she's been looking, because she's been bearing the cheeks a lot recently, as many of you guys have seen. She's definitely been bearing the cheeks. So she put up a post, as you guys can see on the thumbnail, and I'll go ahead and share it with you guys here also on Instagram. But basically, that picture you see, I put the censored on there because I didn't want any trouble from YouTube in reference to her being in her bikini here or whatever. Kimberly Andrade in Dominican Republic. Shout out to DR. So Angela goes raw, no edit. Real bodies matter and thick thighs save lives. Angela, it depends on how thick those thighs are, because those thick thighs a lot of times go with a thick waist. And the bigger your waistline is, the more you're subject to several other diseases based upon the circumference of your waistline. So I'm gonna try and pull it up here to share with you guys. And while you guys are doing that, make sure you guys keep commenting in the chat. Keep hitting that like button, helps to promote the video. Also, you guys can feel free to call in here tonight. We're live Sunday night. This is the JR Wisdom channel. We'll go ahead and pull up Angela Simmons here on Inst. We'll pull up her IG so you guys can see it directly here. Um, Many people say they have issue that she's a pastor's daughter. If you want to call Reverend, whether he's ordained Reverend or whatever you want to call it, you know, some of you guys are taking issue with that. This is a pastor's daughter. I think she also had a child out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing some things. Go ahead, Angela. I see you, baby. Go ahead and share this here with you guys. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. Go ahead, Angela, baby. I see you. So you got Angela here in all her glory. You know what I'm saying? She's rocking. She's got the legs out. Got a lot to show off. She's a mom. Got the legs. Legs aren't. Got a little bit of cellulite. It's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking. This is not why I'm doing the video. I'm not here to tear down this woman in any way, shape, or form. I just want to start a conversation, which I'll get to that. But before I get to that, I just want to show you guys the photos here up front. So you see her got the green on, looking nice and voluptuous with the obviously she got the see-through heels, I guess, going on. You know what I'm saying? Got the other part a little bit closer, so she's revealing that nothing was airbrushed. Her face may be airbrushed. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? The way I'm looking at it, there may be some airbrushing going on, and definitely up in here. This obviously hasn't been touched up. For those of you who, obviously, you don't have to be a professional photographer to know that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the face. So she's got right here raw, no edit, real bodies matter, and thick thighs save lives. LOL. Miami Swim Week 2022. So, me personally, you know, obviously she's showing off her natural body. She doesn't have the that we know of. She doesn't have the BBLs and all that other stuff. I'm pretty sure we might come across some pictures of her ass. If I look further down, her page here, we'll see some more revealing photos of her ass and whatnot. But the biggest thing, I guess, what she's drawing attention to is the fact that her thighs, she's got, they're not airbrushed. She's got some visible, like a little, I guess, what some would call, cellulite, for lack of better terms. My thing is, I don't have an issue with her personally. You know what I'm saying? Would I smash? Yeah, I would still smash. This is a man show. I'm just keeping it funky from a man. You know what I'm saying? I was reading in the comments that I posted, which I'll read some of the comments on my Instagram because I shared the photo uh, about her hitting the wall. The wall is undefeated. Things that all that and the third. I mean, I don't know if her body was ever, as you guys would like to say, was ever better than this. I need to start a rating show. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what the biggest thing is. I need to get this rating show so that, because I think a lot of you, especially you ladies, y'all want to know where you, based off of rest in peace Kevin Samuels, but you like to see other women rate themselves as well as women be rated in terms of things like that. But I don't think that this woman, I mean, this is when you go to the beach. You go to the beach tomorrow. If you went to the beach this weekend, chances are this is what you most women you're gonna see don't even look this good. And I'm just being honest with you. The lady that you guys are sleeping with tonight doesn't even look this good. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have the confidence to put this on. But once again, that's not what this video is about. It's not about simping on this, that, and the third. I'm gonna keep it funky. Like I said, I don't have too much of an issue with her. I don't think the buns are that official, but we're gonna go down the line here. Let me get back to it. I don't know if she got music or not, but she's showing a little bit more. Let me see if there's music on here. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay. Maybe there's no audio because my speakers are on. It's about damn time. Turn up the music. Let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, okay. Go ahead, Angela. The girl I was or used to be. Bitch, I might be better. Turn up the music. I know some of y'all may be subscribed to my channel. I'm seeing y'all commenting on her thing. I'm gonna be alright, okay. You know what I'm saying? But so she's double cheeked up right here. double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. I think this was the one we seen like a
She
last week,
finally
which
found
became
peace
pretty
inside the
popular.
storm
I
that was
think
her
is
soul,
my speakers off?
and it was no longer about
Man, how do
someone
you turn
coming
on
to
the
rescue
audio
her
on this Joker,
and
man?
saving her anymore. It
I'm gonna
was
let
now
that go on
all
replay
about
while I try to
her
figure out this audio
saving
situation.
her own
Sheesh.
damn self. She finally found peace inside the storm that was her soul, and it was no longer about someone coming to rescue her and saving
You see
her
a lot
anymore.
of women be in the
It was
comments
now
on these
all
things.
about her saving her own damn
You said, what's the purpose
self.
of the post?
She finally found
The
peace
purpose of the post was
inside
for
the
her to get
storm that
attention.
was her soul.
Hey, Mac, I just
And
got
it
a
was
Mac,
no
guys.
longer about someone coming to
turn my
rescue
audio
her
on here?
and saving her
If
anymore.
somebody could point that out.
It was now all about
I
her
got the audio set down here at the
saving
bottom.
her
I'm just trying to
own
figure out how do I turn on my
damn
audio.
self. She finally found
This is
peace
crazy. I hate
inside the
being in stuff
storm
like
that was
this
her
where it's
soul,
just like
and it was no longer about
some
someone coming to
sound.
rescue her and saving her
Okay,
anymore.
output.
It
There we
was
go.
now
My
all
bad,
about
guys.
her saving her own damn self. She finally found peace inside the storm that was her soul, and it was no longer about someone coming to rescue her and saving her anymore.
Okay, I know I had that on repeat for a
all
while.
about her
So she has no problem.
own.
She has no problem showing the cheeks off. So we get that. My thing is, all right, let's get back to the regularly scheduled program. All right. Amen to that. Real bodies, no wigs, being too damn heavy at short stature and also feminine. My thing is, look, shout out to Angela Simmons for promoting real bodies. All right. As much as guys will say, well, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, she hit the wall, this, that, and the third. She's definitely like, that's definitely not outside of not outside of who you would shoot your shot at or who you would go at. Even if you saw her fully clothed, it's a different story than when she take that off. And even when she took everything off and she got down to that, I still don't think you guys would have an issue with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Outside of all BBLs aside. But I made the post, which is what this video is about. Yeah, this is Rev Run's daughter. I reposted the photo, right, on my Instagram. And what I said was, does the caption defeat the purpose of the picture if the face is still painted and the wig is properly seated? Right? I'm just curious. And I asked for people to comment below. And I'm asking you guys the same thing. So with her doing this, right? Obviously she's drawing attention, which I'll go back here while I'm talking about this. So obviously she's drawing attention to her legs, her body. What I said was, does it defeat the purpose of the post if she's wearing a wig, right? And her that's her real hair? Oh, that's her real hair. Wow. I'm impressed. That's her real hair? Damn, we got one person said that's her real hair. That's her real hair. She was born with that hair? Damn, okay. Well, you're the first person that said that's her real hair. You must know her intimately. You seen the roots and everything, huh? Okay. Anyway, that's her real hair. Damn. Anybody else? Is that her real hair, guys? Sheesh. So I've been talking crazy all this time. This has been her real hair all this time. I am on her page. She shows it off. Women show off their wigs all the time. Damn. I didn't know Angela was Damn, so I've been talking crazy, man. I'm That looked like Brazilian body wave to me, baby. You said that's her real hair. She shows it off. You don't think women show off their wigs? That's her real hair. I don't know. I can't let you fool me like that.
I just fell in love.
I can't let you do that. That may be her real hair. Right there. That may be her real hair. But nah, man, I can't let you do that. May be her real hair. But yeah, I can't let you get I know I'm a man and all, but I can't let you do that to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't let you do that. Yeah, it's a trap. I can't let you do that, man. Anyway, I'm saying that to say, right, baby, you're gonna draw attention. You're gonna draw attention to all that. Now, this could possibly be her. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna draw attention to all that with your caption, right? So I asked that question. Let me go back to it. So I asked that question, right? It's real hair because she paid for it. Exactly. That's a good one. Yeah, she paid for it. I'm not knocking Angela. Angela looks good, man. Even I mean, she got the face slayed. You know what I'm saying? She's got the face slayed. You know, I'm not saying that. My issue is, baby, if you're gonna make a post like that, take the weave out, take the makeup off, and say this is what natural looks like, ladies. Set the standard. I've covered this in the past, and that's why I invite we I see you in the chat, but I invite you to call in and express. And I've covered this topic in the past in terms of natural versus the fake. And I really like to hear it from the women, which I have these conversations a lot. Most men are going to tell you they prefer a natural woman. You know what I'm saying? So Angela, you have the stage, is all I'm saying. Isn't that post hypocritical if you basically say raw, no edit? When I think your face was edited, real bodies matter and thick thighs save lives. I think it would have been more impactful, baby. It would have been more impactful if you took the weave out and just had a clear face without all the paint, or as the players call it, all the bitchcraft. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out if you're just now in the chat, man. Shout out where you from, your age, where you checking in from. I think it would have been more impactful and it would set a standard. And that's what it's going to take a lot of times for ladies like her. I'm not saying it's going to stop anything, but to understand that this is what we want. Why do you think you think dudes aren't into, you got dudes making songs about her. You think dudes aren't into women with bodies like that? Hell yeah, they're into women with bodies like that. You know what I'm saying? You seeing all the love she getting, so all the BBLs and all this incredible stuff that y'all got going on. Shout out to Georgia, shout out to Oklahoma City, shout out to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You don't think dudes is into that? We don't want to. I was just talking to a lady the other night, right? I don't want to be getting it in bed and I can't grab your hair. I like to grab your scalp. I like to grab your scalp. You know what I'm saying? And go into that whole desecration mode, as I like to call it, for you guys who've been following me. I like to shout out to Central Florida. I like all that shit. So why can't I grab? I gotta be hands off. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be hands off when this is my thing. If I'm trying to ravage something, I can't grab your hair, or you got on a bonnet or a scarf, and that's just you got on a shower cap in bed. Come on, man. H-Town in the house. Shout out to the city, New York. Yeah. Um, I can't do that, man. I can't roll like that. I gotta be able to grab something. And I don't want to grab something and it comes off. You know what I'm saying? Or I might get into it and just take it off anyway and grab you by your little stocking cap. Take that stocking cap off too. Grab the 2-strand. What is it? What y'all call it? The 2-strand twist, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, grabbing that fake, that stuff stinks. That's what I was saying. Like, ladies, that stuff stinks. Like that hair and all that stuff that y'all put in and that glue and all that. That stuff stinks. And it's itchy when it I got a beard, and even if I did have a bald face like some of you dudes shouldn't be doing, I don't think that I could like that shit would be itching. Like I've had that Tina Turner. You know that Tina Turner style wig? I've had that up against my face and smelt that plastic. That synthetic stuff, man. And it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? I like that natural, man. I think, and I'm speaking for men. I hope I'm speaking for men. I've never heard a man, and I think the conversation went that I had the other night. I've never heard a man say, "Damn, that girl with that lace front, man. That lace front just set it off for me, man. That lace front just made my dick jump a half an inch." Never. That's never happened. Never happened. I'm sorry, ladies. It's never happened. I better be rich with a fake beard. It's so easy to tell since it's not. Yeah, it smells like it. They got different smells, but I can't rock with that. I can't get with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up my Instagram. I know I'm gonna put hey, it's my Instagram, it's public, so whoever commented on my Instagram, I'm gonna just pull it up. You guys can get mad if you want. I'm not putting you on the spot. My Instagram is public, so it's not like JR, you putting me on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's not get into that. But where's the post at? Right here. I'm probably gonna have to. You guys can't read it obviously from here, so a man will go down and looks a little if she's natural. A man will go down and looks a little. Absolutely, man. Like I tell women all the time, a woman's body trumps everything. A woman can be a one in the face, and I don't care what man has something to say about it. Ladies, listen to me. When I say this, you can be a one. You don't even you can be less than a one in the face. But if your body is an 8 or a 9, that trumps everything, and you're putting all these other women that are 8 and 9 in the face to sleep. I'm just saying a lot of times that's what dudes care about. Like if you are a one in the face, how you treat your body or what you do to your body just raises yourself up that much higher. And dudes can say, "That's bullshit, JR. I want a woman with a flat ass and no titties." You may, depending on your demographic. There are certain demographics of men that want women that shape like a an 11-year-old boy. And I'm not saying that to be funny. It dude said it in True Lies, which he's absolutely right. There's certain demographics of men that want their women to look like an 11-year-old boy, to be shaped like an 11-year-old boy. I'm just saying. I want my woman to look like a woman. You know what I mean? Shout out to Will the Kingsman. She is not an unattractive woman, but fake hair and overloaded makeup is too much. It's like they're trying to compete with drag queens. Absolutely. Some women, sometimes we look at some of these things and we're like, I have to look at some women sometime, like when you just perusing through Instagram, and you have to think, is this a man? Sometimes, is this a man I'm looking at? And it's not like it makes you any type of way, but you have to sit back and think, like, is this a man that I'm looking at? Because it's gotten to that point where those lines are being blurred in terms of this makeup getting to that point. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get back to it. Back to the post here. So this you guys, I don't know what you guys are watching on. If you're on your phone, you're watching on your TV, or you're watching on your laptop right now, how much you can see this. Excuse me. But this is the post I made on my Instagram page. You guys go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. You guys know how I do. So if you're not, you go ahead and follow me at JR Wisdom on Instagram. I made this post here about an hour and a half ago, maybe. But yeah, I said this, and you got some guys saying the wall is undefeated. Preacher's daughter, that she is. This young lady right here says, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. If your intentions is to promote self-love and acceptance, why not be completely natural? But this may be This may have been a baby step for her. It's a lot to come onto a large platform and be vulnerable. People are not always kind and search for reasons to pick people apart. I agree, but I think Angela knows that guys and women like her body. So that's going to keep, even you got BBWs that get so many likes. BBWs don't care as long as they get those likes. They don't care. So I'm not comparing Angela to a BBW at all. I'm just saying that this is what people, she's getting likes, she's getting appreciation for her body regardless of whether she's toned or not. You know what I'm saying? This is her and she's still getting that love. You know what I'm saying? Why would she post this? It's so attention seeking. Shout out to Percy. Do you know how refreshing it is to see a woman today who is not heavily made up? Women really think we like all that ish. Exactly. I think, this is a conversation that can go on and on and on about it. And I think me and Avery, we're going to discuss this one of these weeks. So you guys make sure you tune in Tuesdays. Let's talk about it every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Avery are covering topics like this. But yeah, pretty face in the. It doesn't take. There's a woman, and maybe you guys know it. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but this is what this channel is about, man. Um, there's a there's a woman. She's an influencer, I believe. There's a woman. She keeps her hair natural, has a low cut. Her teeth. She got pearly white. She grows hair under her arm, under her arms and her pits and all that. And like she has a pretty good following. Maybe you guys know her. I don't know her name off top. She's a sister. But she talks about stuff like this about how some women actually try to make fun of her, or some women make fun of women who rock their natural hair or who do these things. And I saw a woman one time make fun of Harriet Tubman. And I'm just like, bro, like, and like the women who make fun of us guys because our hairlines go back or we're going bald and all these different things like that, when they got a whole nother human being's hair on their head. It's the craziest thing to me, man. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Ladies, we don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody say they don't want to be hitting a lady from the back and seeing a dirty tennis ball or what look like a dirty tennis ball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if she got a low cut and it looks nice on her, whether it looks like a dirty tennis ball or not, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. The hair doesn't make the lady, just like the hair doesn't make the man. Just my thoughts, man. Y'all let me know below how y'all feel about this, man. I see topics like this always get like get people coming out the woodwork, man. Because my normal stuff is like super slow. But anyway, let's continue to read the comments on here. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I make this larger? Yeah, there we go. I think y'all should be able to. If you can't read the text on here, just let me know, guys. You know what I'm saying? Naturals always winning. Naturals winning. The body trumps all looks, all makeup, all face paint, all bitchcraft, all lace fronts and wigs. A woman with a one in the face, her attraction level jumps up several. Man, I gotta start rating. I gotta start doing, and this is JR's rating system. You know what I'm saying? I got to start doing this, and I'll probably do Angela tonight. I've never done it, but I said I've been meaning to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get around to it. Megan Cardi, both Megan Cardi. I ain't mean to make fun of you, Cassie. This video is not Meg. It's not about Meg or Cardi, and I'm not dragging this young lady right here. I'm just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not dragging her. Angela's very attractive, even with her wig on. You know what I'm saying? Most of us don't have you know, it's all about shock and awe. That's what this picture's about. I think we've gotten past the fact that her father is a reverend or a pseudo reverend or whatever. My man Derek said, "I'm gonna keep it 100. I'd hit." Exactly. This is definitely a butt JR, which I'll get to that comment right here. Let me go ahead and like that. So has the definition of real changed with the current times? I think people have come to be okay with the norm of hair hats, hair hats, and snuffleupagus eyelashes. But when did we ask for all this? The response that usually comes up is that black men like women with this type of hair. That's why black women get this type of hair. Most bogus thing ever. So we must wear this hair to compete with non-black women. Wow. As well as it being a protective style, even though we work in an office. We don't work in fields and outside anymore. We work in offices, but we must have protective styles to protect us from our egos. Women's words and men's words are different. We think of the word as in the dictionary. They don't. They would say beat face and body or some equivalent. As she said, all natural. Word. The face paint is just makeup that can come off, but that damn wig piece, you gotta stop with this madness. When a man told me that heavy makeup looks mannish, I can't unsee it. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. It looks clownish. It looks mannish. It looks very draggish. And you ladies pay 100, 200, up to four, depending on what you're doing, $400, $500 to get your face beat with all this cake. And like the lady was saying that I was talking about that's all natural, that grows hair in her pits. Y'all don't know, a lot of times, sometimes you don't know what's in those ingredients that these ladies are putting on your face, or ladies or men, whoever your MUA, your makeup artist is, you don't know what they're using on your face sometimes, unless you're launching an investigation, you know. So let's get back to it. Real bodies matter, but therapy matters. Put on some clothes and lay on a couch. Sheesh. Something sexually turns me on, but I don't know. She's not for me. I mean, this is meant to have you sexually turned on. I don't think she posted the picture for you to be sexually turned off. I'm not like I said, do your thing, Angela, baby. I'm not knocking you at all. I'm just saying, just come all the way, take that shit off, come up with the face, and just do it like on was it Erica Badu? How she came with, she took it all off. Take it all off, baby. Okay, so this young lady said, I don't think it does. The caption was speaking specifically about her body. Now, if it said all natural, that'd be a different story. So I responded to her. I said, I thought the face and head was the body. You can't promote one thing being real while possessing other fake things in a picture. But then again, maybe I'm just using a man's logic. And it's understandable because women will come to the defense and defend certain things like this, regardless of, okay, I know this is all fake. This shit doesn't, this is not me naturally. My face is still beat. Uh, I have on another woman's hair on my head, but these thighs are real. These thighs are real though, baby. Hey, the hair is fake. The face may have a filter on it, which to me, I could be wrong. I think there's a filter here, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. But you know, I might be tripping. I see you, Calvin. I see the big boss, Calvin, up in here. I'm about to bring you on here, bro. let's let's get on here. Um, y'all see what Little Kim look like? Yeah, Little Kim is just I don't know, man. Whoever wasn't telling her, man. I mean, sometimes you can't tell people certain things, but whoever was telling Kim and or boosting her up to do that, or basically enabling her, I don't know, man. I dated a makeup enthusiast. She spent about 8,000 in makeup alone. You shame on you if you putting makeup on your daughters. You know what I'm saying? Or if you allowing her to do that stuff, man. Shame on you. You know. But just my thoughts. Protective hairstyle. Shout out to TJ Hannah. Protective hairstyle, more like protecting hair from breathing. Ask them to go a weekend without a unit on. Man, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I had this conversation the other night. The protective hairstyle is just, unless, I mean, ladies, you aren't working construction. You're not out there. The majority of you aren't working construction. You're not out there on skyscrapers. You're not out there in the fields. So the protective hairstyle is just, like I said, I think it's just protecting you from your ego. You know what I'm saying? There's the thing of, hey, it's quick. You know, I can be like a white woman. White women, why do white women have it so good? Why do white women? Why? How come they can just? How come God made it where they can wake up and just go to work, but I can't wake up and go to work? I have to do all this stuff to my hair. White women have it so great. God cursed us by not giving us wavy, stringy, long hair. God, why did you do this? This is so horrible. God, why would the Creator make us do this? God, why? God, why does the black you cursed us by making us wear another woman's hair? Sheesh. Damn. You cursed us. Now only time that I can slay or feel beautiful is when I put on the hair of another race's head. I put on another woman's hair on my head as a hat. That's the only time I'll feel attractive or slay or take a picture. Because I'll never take a picture with my natural hair because I feel like I'm not pretty enough. And I don't have enough time in the morning to do my own hair or the night before. It's just easier to be a white woman. Yo, man, baby. Anyway, let's bring the homie Calvin on here, man. Talk to me, Calvin. What's happening with you?
Bro, I'm actually working right now, but I have to take a break anyway, so and get gas. I'll say this though, man, it's just these hyena and heifers, they kill me with that. They talk that nonsense. The thing is, I think there's a agenda, a lesbo agenda going on because they always say, well, women, well, we don't look good for you men, we look good for other women.
Right,
You're trying, so I said, I guess you must be gay. I mean, GAY, happy, gay as in happy. I
right.
guess you must trying to marry. You try, so you support you, so you are not a straight woman. So I say you're not straight. I'll just say that. So that's what I'm saying. So I guess you're not straight. You're not a heterosexual woman.
Mm.
You're trying to find another woman.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
know, I know what it is that you got a lot of these insecure, self-hating females that want to hate on women who want to be natural. It's a
Mm.
competition. It's a crabs in the barrel mentality. Women don't like each other, and I've been
Right,
told this too.
right.
Women don't like, but I always ask the question: then why would you stay on the sister heifer code? Why would you stay with the sisterhood? The sisterhood ain't gonna protect you. The sisterhood don't care if you're out in the street.
Mm.
It's just misery loves company. So I failed in life. So you gotta suffer like me. That's the selfish mentality with a lot of these modern heifers. And I'm speaking when I say heifers, I'm talking to those who apply to. Now the ladies, I'm not speaking about y'all obviously. Make sure you keep your toes done for me because I'm out today.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, so how would you rate Angela in your estimation, Calvin? How would you rate Angela?
um, I would shoot. I mean, I didn't get a chance to look at
No, no,
the.
no, 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 no.
No, just what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Me personally, man. I mean, yeah, it's just that she's not my cup of tea. But I will acknowledge she's attractive. But just not for me.
Looks wise on a scale of 1 to 10. Looks wise. How would
Hey,
you rate
that's
her?
Raider. Okay, Raider. I mean, Raider. Okay, for me, in my personal okay, my rate to me, she's a four, an adjustable four.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, adjust, keeping it funky. I asked you. Hey, I appreciate your input. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would you say, for the ladies that's listening? Why would you rate Angela a 4?
I I'm. This is.
Just off
It's just.
looks. Just off looks. Why would you rate Angela a 4?
I would rate. I'm answering your question, bro. I would rate her off of four. It's just off of looks. It's just. I mean, I'm just not feeling her like that. I mean, I look at her face and even the body. That's. Yeah, yeah, she got the cute thighs and booty, but that's not my thing.
Right. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking your I was just asking, based off her, why would you rate her a 4? That's all I was asking. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
she's just not your cup of tea. I got you. You know
yeah,
what I'm
she's
saying?
just not my cup of tea.
Me personally, I'm with Buddy right here. I say she's probably she's like a 6, an adjustable 6. I think she has a cute face even without the makeup. Um, I think her body is. I wouldn't say, because I wouldn't even say I would say that's about, depending on what type of women you deal with, because some dudes don't, you know. I say her body is probably like a 6, 5, 6. She
I
got
would say
about
that
the
too,
body.
but not for me. Just not for me. I mean, my whole taste is just different. I mean, it's just different. I mean, with certain women, I'm just talking about body. I'm just saying the whole body, just the whole head to down below the ground.
Right. Got you. Okay. Well, shit, man. Hey, I appreciate your input, man. I'm pretty sure the ladies can use it. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
anything else you want to add?
I'm gonna just say this. I mean, and the thing is, ladies. I mean, I'll just share this. I'll share this since it's irrelevant too. A female was asking me about. I mean, what you like in a man, because she wants to know, and I think she was trying to find a certain type of man, and she wanted, like, a man who's like very Afrocentric. So I'm saying this. So she asked me because of my stance on that. So, and I have a stance on it. So I'm trying to tell her, and so her girlfriend, she got somebody, she's gonna get an attitude with me. Well, they try to argue and debate. Now, she should get cussed out and should get that pimp hand. But you know what I'm saying. But again, I'm like saying to her, I'm like, why are you in her business? You got
Right.
a man, you got a new husband who's now your husband, so you better do right by him, because you got a very shallow preference. You saying you don't care about the Afrocentricity? Okay, then mind your own business and stop policing. A lot of you women need to stop policing what women like and what men like. It's ridiculous. We have a preference policing
Right.
crisis.
Right.
You're gonna tell me what I should and shouldn't like, and then this heifer gonna say, "Well, I don't like the way you conduct yourself as a man, even though I have women entertaining me."
Right. 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 Right.
I said, "Ma'am, I don't do. I'm not here for you. I'm not. I mean, you're not paying my bills. You're not doing nothing for me.
Mm.
So you might as well just shut up. Stop talking." Well, it's so funny because I said, so if Brad was to give his opinion, would you do that to him?
Yeah.
So blonde, blue-eyed Brad, green-eyed Brad was to say the same thing I'm saying. Would you bother him? She got quiet. I said, of course, because you're a man. I mean, you worship them type of guys, light skinned and cute. But you want to talk about my preference and colorism and all that stuff. But I said a man has the right to his preference, and if a woman wants to please a man, you have a relationship. And why are you giving her advice on a woman who's single? We're both single people. If she wants to meet a certain type of man, leave her be. Going about your business. And I think it's just we just want to control what people do and don't. You're not their father. You're not their mama. Unless you're paying their way, unless you're willing to put your life on the line for those people. I couldn't roll down the window. And that's what people need to do. Why are y'all so worried about what people like and don't like? I understand, and a lot of times it's not, and people will say, well, because the media. Stop watching the media. How about you log off? But don't log off him. He cool. Log off and get outside, meet people, and talk and have these uncomfortable, real conversations.
Absolutely.
Stop listening to bitter, leftover, post-wall heifers and women who are just miserable that just they want you to be like them. They don't want you to have better. Just like, and I would say a lot of dudes are guilty of this too. They don't get talked about enough, but you just got a lot of people who are just broken and hurt, and they refuse to heal and be a better version of themselves, but they just want to cry about it. And that's my thoughts on it, JR. Let me get back to work, man. That's my thoughts. I'm about to look at that wiki feed though for Angela Simmons.
Yeah.
Take care, man.
Hey, all right, man. Have a good night, man.
You too.
All right. Hey, if you want to call in, the link is pinned in the chat in blue. You can't miss it. It's at the top. It's pinned in the chat. We got some more callers here. I was telling you, EVA, go ahead and call in because I know you got your thoughts on 4C hair and all this stuff. But to piggyback off what Calvin said, I see you, EVA. But to piggyback off what Calvin said, we're going to be, I don't think your preference is your preference. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't tell anybody what they should and shouldn't like at the end of the day. We're going to be discussing that on Tuesday. If you guys haven't seen, I posted it up about, folks having issues with men and women both divesting. So we're going to be talking about that on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Avery will be discussing that. Make sure you guys tune in. Man, I don't, your preference is your preference. Me personally, like I said, I think Angela, in my opinion, and like I said, I need to start doing, as crazy as y'all think it sounds, everybody has, but you tune in to hear people's opinions and how you would rate someone, and ladies want to know where they stand and things like that. Hence why Kevin's show was so popular. Y'all tuned in to see how people rate it and how he would rate them. I think Angela, I would put Angela probably like a 7 in the face. But yeah, body definitely 6. But the thing is, there's room for her to change that. Any woman has the ability to improve her body. Now, I understand that some may take surgery. You have women that may have been morbidly obese and have excess skin. Real G's like stretch marks, so to speak, like bullet wounds, cigarette burns, all that. I'm just joking with y'all. But I know some of y'all have y'all preference. But that's one thing that a woman can always improve is her body. It could take her, she could improve several points on this imaginary scale that we all have. And I'm just letting you know. And I think go no further than IG. Instagram will tell you off top. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Will the Kingsman for becoming a member of the channel. Hey, Lord Geotron, I'm gonna bring you on, man, but I need you, I need you to land this plane, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, talk to me, man. What's happening with you?
Yo, how you doing, JR?
Yeah. What's happening, man?
You all right tonight?
Huh?
You all right tonight?
Oh, the greatest night of my life. How about yourself?
Same thing, baby. I'm breathing. I'm achieving.
Yeah. What's your? I like to hear that, man. What's your thoughts on this whole situation?
Like I saw a lot of comments where people was like self-hatred and all that type of stuff. I don't really, at this point, I don't even think it's about self-hatred because they got that self-love thing going on now where everybody's focusing on their self, their well-being, and loving their self more than anything. I think I think they don't care. I think they don't care. Like a lot of females just don't care. And since the Great Society, they don't care about what black men's preferences and point of view is. You understand what I'm saying? They just don't care what we think. They don't care what we want.
What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about Angela Simmons?
Wow. She got the money to do it, so it's like.
I mean, how would you rate her? How would you rate her?
Like, Average.
Average. So she's like a 5.
Average. 4, 5, 6 up in there.
Yeah, 4 or 5 face and body.
Yeah, like you can't pick a 7 in the face. You can't pick a 7. So I'm not gonna give her a 6 because I know chicks like Pretty Face Chanel, and she's like a 6, 7. I mean, excuse me, like a 6 or 8. And Shorty's not as bad as Pretty Face, so she got to be like a 5 or a 4.
Well, I don't agree with that 7 thing. I think you can give yourself a 7, but I understand what you're saying. I don't agree with that whole you can't rate
Hold up,
yourself.
man.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
a lot of our females just don't care what we think about it. That's the
Right.
key. That's the biggest thing. Like you were saying, they'll let Brad or Enrique or Consuelo or Jose, they'll let them dudes tell them I don't like this or I don't want that, and they'll change immediately. But soon as Ray and Pookie, who ain't really a Ray and Pookie, be like, yo, baby, I'm bringing in this 100,000 a year. I'm making it where you ain't gotta do nothing except keep my house clean and have a nice dinner prepared for me when I get home from work.
Right.
Can you do this, that, and the third? And it's like, no. Who is you? Why I gotta change? You know, like they don't understand that FBI thing. They don't understand that fit, feminine, and friendly, that natural, beautiful inspiration. They don't understand that.
Right. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Hey, man, but I appreciate your input, man. I got a young lady I'm about to bring on here. We about to get her thoughts on some things here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hey, I appreciate you continue to call in and tune in, though, bro, man. Thanks.
You my dog, bro. Peace
All
out.
right. Already. Have a good night, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I got I know that ain't my robot out there going off out there. That must be something else. Anyway, I'm about to bring on a sister here from the motherland. I'm about to get her thoughts. I know EVA. I know we got your thoughts. I did this show before, and I think you called in. So definitely, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Can't rate a face that's painted. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're right. You can't. You definitely can't because it's some confusion going on. But I've seen pictures of Angela Simmons without makeup, or what I believe was she didn't have on makeup. You know what I'm saying? So you can go down her thing. But anyway, EVA, how are you, beloved?
Hi, JR. I am well. How are you?
Oh, the greatest day of my life. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is my thoughts. Like, we need to just be a little bit more genuine when we have this conversation
Okay.
because, you know, the Kardashians, what are they famous for? They're famous for their fake bodies and their fake hair and their fake eyelashes and their fake everything.
Right.
The most loved, they became the standard for women, right?
Hmm.
I didn't agree with it. I still don't agree with it,
I don't either. Yeah.
but they were pretty much the standard and kind of ushered in this trend of BBLs and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
who likes the Kardashians? Mainly men. Black men love the Kardashians, right? So when we're having these conversations, women are seeing these messages and you're saying, I like women with natural hair.
Hmm.
And when they're going on IG and they're seeing the women that men are liking, um, it doesn't tend to be, the women with the crazy looking afro and the, no makeup on and all of that. We're not making those women popular. We're not setting them as a standard of beauty.
Hmm. Who sets the trends though when it comes to that? You think men do it?
Gay men.
Gay men. Okay. Gay men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so because I know you. I know you're only on Facebook. I think you said you're on
I'm no
Facebook.
longer on Facebook. I am
Yeah.
not on social media
Yeah.
anymore.
I know you weren't a big social media person at
Mm.
all, but if you can go on Instagram and just go, I forgot the what's up, what is it, up next or whatever it is on Instagram, and you'll see natural women like, and you'll see BBW's natural women just shining on there, and they take pride in those things. But I think I don't know how this got so confused, but I think, and even you've seen it in the chat. Overwhelming amount of men say they prefer natural women, even with natural hair. And I know I read your comment, and I know you've said this on a previous show I had about the 4C hair. Do you really believe men have a disdain? Men have a disdain for women that are just rocking their natural 4C hair, as opposed to, I think you said something about the curly, wavy hair. Do you think
I
they
don't
really? Go
I
ahead.
don't think anymore that, men have a disdain for it, but I do think that there is a preference in texture. Even, on the natural hair boards, when we talk about the natural hair
Mm-hmm.
that's featured, it tends to be that, pretty curly texture. And I can tell you when I was natural over a decade ago, you know, we were all on these black hair forums, trying to
Right.
figure out how to get that curly texture that was quote unquote attractive. Now, I don't think that men are anti 4C hair. I think, when you take care of yourself, you present yourself well, um, men will like you regardless. Because I had men back then who were like, oh my gosh, why would you wear your hair like that? But, you kind of cute. So come on,
I
let's
remember
go.
I remember you saying that, but I can't see that. I
Yeah.
know I asked you about that, and you were like, "Yeah, they were saying." That. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Who? Like, were these
I
gay
got
men?" Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got when I first went natural, I got really, really like hateful comments from men and women alike. I ended up, dyeing my fro honey blonde, and my hair grew very long, so my fro was super huge, and so I started getting called carrot top, and um, I personally do what I like.
Right.
I
Right.
don't really care who likes my hair or who doesn't. Who's for you is going to be for you. And I've
Absolutely.
literally never had a man say, hey, I'm not feeling you because of your hair.
Right.
More back then because of the attitude.
And
But
that goes both ways. What you just said, though, and I wish that women felt. I wish that many women felt that way. But I understand it. Like you said, it is for you. It's not for anyone else. But I just feel like we really don't care. You know what I mean? As long as it's kempt and you're not looking your ish is all flake city everywhere and dandruff. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I know I cut you off.
is with the whole thing, whether it's makeup, weave, whatever. If you take care of your real hair,
Hmm.
where you can come out of that wig and you can come out of the weave and your hair still looks healthy, it still looks good, then do you. But if
Hmm.
you're wearing that stuff and you're not really taking care of your natural hair, your natural skin, and then you come out of the makeup and everybody's like, whoa, who's that? That's where I feel like I have the problem. And I just think social media has ruined women.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everybody, I got off of it because, like God had to convict my heart. And he was just like, when you post these pictures, who are you really posting them for? Because if it was
Mm.
really about you, you would look in the mirror and say, I feel good today, and keep it moving. You wouldn't feel the need to sit there and, you know, all of that.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah. Yeah.
to take 100 pictures to find that one picture, and
Right.
it's all like attention seeking. It's all looking for validation, and mostly looking for validation in the wrong places. So do what makes you happy, but take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your hair. Don't wear weave and all of that back to back to back that nobody ever knows what your real hair looks like.
Shit, you don't know what you look like. You-
Huh?
I said, shit, you don't even know what you look like. You wear it all. Yeah.
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 Trust me, like for the makeup, like you wear that day to day, your skin will begin to look bad. It'll begin
Yeah.
to look dry and unhealthy. And this is me. This is how I go to work.
Hmm.
Mascara, lip gloss. This is how I go out. This is how, and I feel so much better. I feel so much prettier than when I have all
Right.
the makeup and I would do the
Right.
contour and the eyeshadow and the brows, and I really just really look like a man.
Facts.
I really did.
Facts.
It wasn't until, one of my homeboys was like, I mean, he didn't say it to me, but I knew he was trying to let me know, hey, women who wear heavy makeup look very, very managed because you look like a
Right.
drag. And I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? We do get these tips and these tricks from drag queens,
Absolutely.
so.
So let me ask you this, EVA. Will you ever go back natural?
You know what? Okay, so no lie, I did microlinks, and my mom, she's, you know,
Yeah.
she she hated it. I spent way too much money on it. When I took it out, it broke off half my hair.
Mm.
And now that I'm like, okay, I need to grow my hair back, I'm thinking about going back to being natural.
Right.
But it's not because you guys told me you didn't like
No,
it.
I got you. Yeah.
It's just my hair was a lot healthier when it was natural, and when I put the perm in and then I put the weave in, especially
Mm.
the links, it just took half my hair off, and
Mm.
I'm starting back from scratch. That's why I have the braids.
Nice. Understood. So what's your thoughts on this Angela situation?
Honestly, I feel sad for her because
Mm.
she's such a pretty girl. I always thought she was very beautiful and very attractive, but I see the look in her that I see in many women who are seeking that validation. It's that look of desperation a little bit. It's in the eyes. If you look, it's like
Man.
I'm trying to be impressive. I'm trying, and I don't think she has to do that.
Right.
I had you on the TV, and it's funny because my brother came in and I was like, look at Angela. He was like, oh yeah, that was part of a photo shoot. And so he showed me all the other pictures. He showed me JT, he showed me Aria, and they
Yeah.
all looked really bad. They all looked like men in the face. And he was like,
Wow.
lighting. They look real. Go look at the other pictures from that whole series of photo shoot. And that company, Matte Collection,
I'm
they
gonna
just
pull it up now while you talking. Go ahead though.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just make like bathing suits that I don't think is flattering for anybody who has a natural body. It's like they give you that much material, and it's like, where is this supposed to go? Is this the front or the back? And it's just, I'm not a fan.
What'd you say? Whether it's the front or the back, you can't see it,
Yeah, the
like.
material be like so little, and I'm like, I can't tell like what this is supposed to cover.
Oh yeah,
So
they got Angela
yeah,
on the cup. But when he showed you, was it just her, or it was just like it was the photo?
individual pictures of it was more than her. It was like a photo shoot and a bunch of celebrities. JT was on there, Aria was on there, and it was the same background and just zoom into the face.
Hmm.
The face is just it was like, ooh, that's not a good picture.
Matte collection. There we go. So this
Yeah.
is the thing. I'm gonna pull it up here. So this is what is that? I thought that was Zendaya there. I'm just adding it to the stream here. So you had, let's go, because it just popped up here like a picture of all of them, which I don't know like if it's on a timer. There we go. I'm sorry. There we go.
Yeah, it wasn't this
That's
one.
her. That's her right here in the middle, right here with the arrow. I don't know if you guys can see the arrow here with the teal. I guess that's teal. I don't know what color that is.
Turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise, teal, or whatever.
Hmm.
But
Look at the picture where they all had that same background that Angela Simmons had.
all right, let's
They
do
all
this.
took a picture in front of that background. It was horrid.
So he pulled it up. So Angela Simmons.
Type Angela Simmons, JT, and Aria.
I don't know how you spell Aria, but
Aria, I think. Click on images. Let's.
no, that definitely isn't the one. My bad. Should we
Ah,
probably? I'll be sitting here looking. Matt Collection. JT from City Girls.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's how you spell City Girls, but Is that she? Oh, that's showing something else. Anyway, let's go up here. Yes, that's all that's coming up.
I'll send
Yeah,
the article I'll get that from my brother and send that over to you.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
But you say, but all in all, you say you think she's a pretty girl. It was just
I
was
think she's a
very
very good
distasteful.
girl. The guy who said she was a 4, like, I'm gonna have to call cap. Like, come on. Like,
That's
you
Big Calvin.
me
You know,
who you picking up that looks better than her, because I'm just not believing it. And that's another, we sit here and we rate women. Oh, she's a 4 in the face. She's a 5. She's an adjustable 2. And you wonder why women are out here trying to do all this crazy stuff to look better. You know, I don't,
not an adjustable two now. Come on now, who's an adjustable two?
I don't know. Like,
But Calvin judges women based off their feet. So he's a different guy. You can be
so
a
he
one in the
has,
face, huh?
mm, he has a fetish.
Yeah, he's a foot fetish dude. He's in that community, so that's why he said that. I don't know if he zoomed in on her feet in his spare time and was like, "Nah, this looks like a potential bunion in 2 to 3 years." But that's what he's on. So I don't know, Calvin.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't knock. Just like somebody could call him a two. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. Somebody
Yeah.
said funeral ready.
I
Yeah.
think if men collectively stopped chasing after women with the weaves and the wigs and the excessive makeup,
hmm
women will make a change if they want to date a man.
But how can you if they all wearing that though? It's a very small percentage of women. Like you notice yourself. You walk through any store on any given day.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare you're gonna come across a natural woman. Very rare. Very rare.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Even without makeup. Now, like you just said, what you just said is I think is dope. You wear, lip gloss, whatever, eyeliner, you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, like you said, I think you said in the chat earlier, you take care of your skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some women may be eating just cheeseburgers and all this other stuff that's affecting their hormones,
Mm-hmm.
and they on top of putting this clay and paint and putty and whatever else is in
Clogged
that stuff.
pores. It's just so bad for your skin.
Right.
I can't emphasize it enough. Ladies, get out there, get a facial, get your, exfoliate, not
hmm
only your face, like your body.
Right.
You would be surprised at the number of women who have rough skin.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you should be exfoliating at least twice a week. Your skin should be softer than your man's skin. There should be a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Nice and supple.
Yeah, exercise, that gets your blood flowing and makes you look dewy, gives you that healthy glow, that healthy sheen. Wash your face at night,
hmm
wash in the morning, use good skincare products instead of buying makeup, which makeup costs a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Buy good skincare products.
Absolutely.
Treat yourself every once a quarter, go to the spa, let them, clear out your pores, do whatever it is that you do. You'll feel so much better. Like, I feel better not wearing makeup than I did when I wore makeup, because you have to work, it gets everywhere. You can't hug. You got to worry when you're hugging somebody, like, make sure you're,
Yeah, yeah.
not staining their shirts, when you start sweating, it's like, oh, I'm running, it's too much work. And
No,
wigs are even worse than that. Wigs, you get out there in that heat, that thing starts lifting, and you're like,
that glue starts melting.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, trying to, it's stressful. It's stressful. And
Yeah.
they're expensive.
Yeah.
But, you're getting the beauty store $20 wig, which is even worse. And you look like a, Chinese boy, with that little blunt hairline. But
Oh, you talking about the you talking about
you know
you said,
that.
look, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the bang. They got the who had those bangs?
When that hairline is like all square, it's like, yo, that doesn't even look natural.
Yeah, who had that bang? Was it on the Mummy? Was it a Knox on the Moon? I think that was her name. She had the bangs going like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about when you having that going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something else. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Shout out. I mean, I've always wondered because I can't even wear a hat sometimes outside. That's why I'm like when they have all this
It's
extra stuff. Yeah, sheesh.
and you see women wearing makeup and wigs to the gym.
To the gym with the hat on top too.
Bruh,
Yeah,
are you not hot?
sheesh.
Like, so I'm a big proponent of, be happy, because at the end of the day, if you're confident and you're happy, that kind of comes through in your energy, and that's what attracts men, I feel. But
So what do you
some
think about me rating women? You think I'm being like uh you think I'm being chauvinistic or something or being like
I don't think it's chauvinistic. I just think, we just have to think about the words we use and how the words we use could possibly affect people. You know,
right.
huge fan of Kevin. You know that.
Yeah.
I felt that he was good for the community. He made me reevaluate some things in my life, and I can say that he made an impact in some way. But just some of the things, how he would, just I'm a Christian, so I believe in correcting and love.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
people tend to receive it more when you correct that way, as opposed to when you're very harsh and mean about it. So, I would be lying, or it would be unrealistic for me to say that, don't rate women, because I'm sure, I know women do the same thing.
Right.
You know, it's just we're in a very superficial world, and
Right.
it shows, and people are unhappy and miserable, and social media contributes to that. That's why, I'm not on it, and I'm so much happier for it. I only
Absolutely.
YouTube. That's it.
Mm,
So I can talk to you and all my other friends that I talk to on
yeah.
here.
This is the only social media that you into is
That
the two.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
only show. You're the only
Yeah.
person that I would, I interact with like this, and I'll come on your channel and I'll come on screen or whatnot. But you've always been very nice and been a gentleman. So, you know,
Yeah. And I get the reason why I asked you that about the rating thing, because I think it's interesting because I'm giving I say because people, you, including yourself and other people, you watch me to get my opinion. So I know you want. I get questions like this a lot. Not to say whether it's solicited or unsolicited, just to put it out there. But like I do commentary, and I say that the BBWs, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. And I get like bombarded with comments. GR, how could you give her confidence? How could you say that she has a chance?
man,
All kind of
they are. They be lying. A lot
yeah,
of men will secretly have sex with a fat girl,
yeah,
validate her in private, and then come on these boards and be talking crazy. Like, come on,
right,
let's look. I used to get it a lot on social media, because I was the girl who would say, "Hey, you can't eat like a size 16 and want to dress like a size 2."
right.
That was something my mom always said to me growing up. I come from a family of professional fat shamers.
Mm,
You gain weight, I remember I went through a period I gained like 10, 15 pounds. My brother actually changed the screen on my fridge to show like a fat picture. That way, if I
mm,
ever went to the fridge to go get any food, I would see that, and it would make me think about what I was about to eat. So I've always had that conversation with women, like, no, we gotta keep in shape. There's never an advantage to not being in shape. But then, women be like, oh, men like it. Like, I don't have any problem getting a man. And it's like, well, and then you'll have men who will come and co-sign what they're saying.
yeah, yeah,
So y'all are like a quarter of the problem, if we could be real.
yeah.
Well, some of you.
I can,
So
I can, I can, I can dig it. I was just throwing that out there because I know I'm like, I don't think that I'm as harsh
no, you're
as
not.
So
I feel like you're very fair.
yeah,
You're a lot of, guys in the manosphere, space. They say what they have to say to get clicks and the views and the support. They never are. Some of them are not very balanced, but you tend to be, both sides. So that's why I fools with you.
absolutely. Well, I appreciate you definitely
Thank you,
calling in.
sir.
Did you
As
have
a,
anything else you want to add on
no,
this topic?
ladies, do whatever makes you happy. Just please take care of yourself. And if you are in a relationship and your man doesn't like it, do what your man wants. That's it. If I
Yeah.
said I don't like weave, I'd be like, all right, I like weave, but I guess, I can't wear weave now.
Mm. It's a cold world. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
cold
saying?
world.
This is
Do
a
what your man likes.
dictatorship.
Keep your
Nah, yeah,
man happy. He'll
yeah.
keep you.
Facts.
All
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. Shout out
right.
to you once again, EVA. And thanks
Thank you.
again. Have a
Bye.
good evening. Bye.
You too.
All right. Shout out to EVA there. Guys, hit that like button. She definitely, as usual, EVA keeping it real. Had her on the show a few times. She's a sister originally from the motherland, Nigeria to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're just now joining in, I know a lot of you guys are just now joining in. Make sure you guys comment in the chat below where you're from, age, sex, gender, whatever makes you feel good. Go ahead. I'd like to know where my viewers and subscribers are checking in from. Also, you guys see the call-in button. This is a call-in show, as all my shows are. If you got some thoughts on this whole Angela Simmons situation before I get up out of here, make sure you guys hit that call-in button. Give your thoughts on this whole situation. How would you rate her? What you thought about her? Bearing it all, keeping it all natural, even though she's rocking the wig and a painted face. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. My friend lost 50 pounds when she stayed in Africa for a few months. Same eating habits. Same eating habits. So in Africa, she magically lost the weight. Maybe she was walking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Could be. That happens a lot sometimes if you sedentary as opposed to walking around. So y'all saying that you'll hit BBWs, but you just won't wife them. That's what I'm hearing in the chat. Y'all will lay the BBWs down, but you just won't wife them. My like I said, my thoughts. Obviously you go to a beach on any given Sunday. If you guys are near the beach, you guys on a cruise ship or whatever, you see a lot of bodies. I think for her, I know I think I saw somebody said, is this the same woman laying on the table? Yeah, it's the same woman laying on the table. You know, um, the issue that is, women are built differently. Not every woman has a natural BBL. Not every woman's built a certain way. Some women don't have thighs. Some women don't have hips. Some women don't have ass. You know what I'm saying? Working out, will give you some definition. You know what I'm saying? And eating right, just gobbling down cheeseburgers and getting cut on, all the time isn't a good thing. But I put her. She's about 5'6" or whatever, 6 to 7 in the face. So that's where I rate her at. Definitely gonna do more of those. I'll be whether you agree with me or not, it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So this is very interesting, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I prefer a flat butt on a fit body to a big butt on a flabby frame. Nah, I can't deal with I want a woman that's shaped like a woman. Me personally. I need a woman that has a soft body, not a hard body. I think I said that before. Whether you say, she is not about to be a ton of cellulite walking around and all this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of fat pockets everywhere, and a gut out of this world. But she definitely needs to look like how a woman should look. You know what I'm saying? So, just my thoughts, man. Anyway, I've been on here long enough, man. It's a good turnout tonight for somebody. I haven't been on here a lot lately, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody tuning in as usual. Shoot me some topics, man. Like I said, usually Tuesday, I'm going live, but shoot me some topics if y'all want me to discuss something, topics similar to this. Otherwise, somebody, you said she still looks fit, still looks feminine. Yeah. You know, There's a lot of surgery going on, a lot of overeating, a lot of things like that. But fellas, I mean, we say we can command what you can when you got that almighty dollar, you can kind of command the type of woman you want. But fellas, if you just an average dude and your body's not set up right, you know what I'm saying? And you excuse me, and you're expecting a woman's body to be this incredible, model-esque type body, it is what it is, man. Get a skinny girl with a moderate BBL. I'll pass on that. BBWs are people too, so why body shame? If you laying them down, yes, do look in the mirror because you're very contradictory. You laying with them. Yeah, man. If you smutting a BBL, go ahead and marry her, man. If that's all you can get, regardless, you guys know I always say BBLs are low hanging fruit. Except these ones who get mad attention on social media, which obviously their confidence is through the roof. But your average BBW is low hanging fruit, and a lot of dudes know that, and they're going to take advantage. It's easy sex. For the hobosexuals, you can get taken care of. You can eat good. You can retire off of a BBW. A BBW is a retirement plan for some dudes. A lot of dudes, a lot of inmates come home to BBWs. A lot of the correctional officers in prison are BBWs that's getting knocked down in prison. A lot of the women that's smuggling contraband into the prisons are BBWs. They're just low hanging fruit. I mean, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, rock all the way out with them. I've seen some women. I've heard some women say, BBWs get married before the average woman does. It happens. You know, plenty married BBWs. They be aggressive, but they pay like they weigh. Sheesh, man, you guys are horrible, man. Sheesh. Anyway, listen, guys, you guys have been real. Was I about to show you something on here? I don't think I had my screen shared. I thought I was about to bring it back up. Shout out to Angela Simmons. The whole industry's got a little crush on her, regardless of how you feel she looks. Like I said, I just would have, in closing, I just would have appreciated if she would have came out of the wig and just kept you know, took the mask off. You know what I'm saying? Fitness, ladies, on the end, y'all heard what EVA said, and fitness trumps everything. It trumps that hair. It trumps all the other stuff. If your body's fit, it's even with other demographics, other demographics admire, and I'm just throwing this out there. They admire you just based on you having a fit body. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That being said, guys, been talking too long. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. You guys, I had the Instagram up earlier. Follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. Purchase all my books and merch. If you want to book a session with yours truly, if you having issues, ladies, fellas, ladies, you don't know, you just trying to find the man of your dreams, or you just want a guy's opinion on what may be going on, some issues that you have, feel free to hit me up, fellas. The same thing, feel free to hit me up if you're just trying to figure out some things and you want some advice from a guy who's been around for a minute and you guys been watching my content. Hit me up to book a session on Linktree. Shout out to QT Dub off the Dome. I see you in the chat, bro. Hit me up, book a session, purchase all my books and merch. Like I already said, we got the t-shirts, we got the hoodies, we got the sweatshirts. Not only this and other ones as well. Below in the Wibia toolbar, as well as on my Teespring link, which is in the description of this video as well. Make sure you guys pick that up. Subscribe to the channel, like I said, and look out for Tuesday once again. Let's Talk About show will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my lovely co-host, Avery Woodley. We will be talking about divesting and the hypocrisy of divesting. The hypocrisy specifically of divesting between men and women. So it'll kind of be piggybacking off of this topic right here tonight in reference to preferences and things like that. So you guys make sure you tune in. You can now go ahead and click the link. If you go to my the homepage on my channel, you can set a notification when I do go live Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be a call-in show. So those of you fellas who are, which I don't know if we can call fellas divestors, but you like to call the ladies divestors, right? For for all of you guys that are divesting, for lack of a better term, if you don't know what I'm talking about by divesting, check it out. It means if you're dating outside, or if you basically abandon your race and you just strictly deal with another race, things like that. So there's a certain hypocrisy of or dating. Some people just refer to it as just dating outside your race, but if we look up the term, the actual definition of divesting means to completely abandon, if I'm not mistaken. I know some of you guys that are geniuses are going to comment below and tell me what the definition is off top, you know what I'm saying, of divesting. But for YouTube reasons, per YouTube guidelines, as I like to say, we're going to just say if you're dating outside of your race, and how there's a hypocrisy amongst, you know, certain men, certain women when it comes to that. So we will be discussing that. Make sure you guys call in if you're a professional divester, man or woman, and give me your thoughts on why you chose to go that route, and if there was a specific reason, or is it just that you like just what you like and you just have a preference. So with that being said, man, listen, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. I hope you guys continue to have a great weekend. If you're in the US and, particularly, you got a few hours left. So with that being said, man, make sure you guys, I'm going to probably be, putting a few videos out, or put a video out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who gave super chats tonight. I think I shouted out everybody who gave a super chat. You guys have been lit in the chat tonight, man. Shout out to you. You guys need to be everybody who's here. You need to be tuning in every night. Don't just because I had a nice thumbnail. Make sure you guys tune in, man. We got some good topics, man, that, I like input from all my subscribers and all my viewers, man. So make sure you guys continue to show up, show out as you did tonight. So with that being said, man, like I said, peace be upon you all. Much gratitude, blessings, and abundance to you all. And listen, I'm out of here. Peace.